All right, what's up, guys? So for this video today, I just want to go over the trade I took on gold on Thursday around 6:30, almost 7 o'clock. I want to go over the trade and why I short this trade. So the first thing I see that, market close at 5 o'clock and then reopens at 6 o'clock, right? So the first thing we get is just like immediately just goes up, right? So you can see on the 5 minutes, on the 5 minutes time frame, we just see that, we just rate these highs, New York PM, and then we just keep going higher. So like I don't have anything right yet, and the only thing I was putting on it was GoldBach, right? So the first thing I see is, all right, let me see what price is doing with GoldBach. So the first thing I see is that it gets rejected here and it's coming down here. So like I was looking at the chart around here, right? But it's still like I don't see nothing that is telling me, aka we need to short this yet. So I went on the 1 minute time frame, right? So then I'm gonna look because I know this is all-time highs. So let me go back and show you guys. Let me go back. Let me turn the gold back 1 second. So the first thing I noticed is like this is all-time highs. We just made a new all-time highs. We've been going all-time highs. Asia's been doing all-time highs. London, New York, and then we just closed New York, and then we made all-time highs again. I'm like, all right, it's enough in my opinion that we need to do some shorts, and also because we just literally went up like almost 120 ticks on gold around 6 o'clock. To me, that's not a real price. That's literally in the premium price. So the first thing I see is, all right, so let me see on the 1 minute where I can find, if I can find my model, which is my model is looking for an inverse fair value gap on GoldBach, right? So that's my model and that's where I'm looking. I know it's a new high and I know I need to look for that. So I know that's gonna be an A+ setup. So let me go 1 minute. So the first thing I see is like GoldBach is being respected here. So I'm gonna turn it on, right? So you guys see it, that it's been right here. But the 5 minutes, we're all closing below that. We're closing all below here. So the first thing I spot is like, let me see for the highest bullish for value gap, which one is going to invert, right? So the first one is going to be this one right here. So that's what I mark out, right? So I'm literally looking at charts right now. This is still bullish, right? So let me put it bullish. Oh, that's my bullish one. So once I see that price, look, it's rejecting right here what I say, but it's still holding this fair value gap. I'm staying away from charts. I'm just want to see what price is going to do here on the 1 minute, and I need to play the 1 minute because prices are moving really fast. So once I get my confirmation right here, I invert this, right? And what I'm gonna do is basically with a retracement, right here, right? So the first thing I see is this pullback right here. So once I see this, right? Once I see all these candles up, it's already inverted right here, right? With this candle right there. So we know it's inverted, right? That's the whole confirmation. This candle right here, that's the first one, not this one, not this one, not this one, this one right here. So once we get my confirmation, I see prices already respecting this. So it's 1, 2, and then this. The wick is just doing the damage, right? So I'm still waiting on the 1 minute. And then once we get this pullback, so I want to see what price does this here because I want to be patient, right? So once I see price just came down here, that's exactly where I enter. So let me put my short. That's exactly where I enter, right in this candle right here. Yes, that's what I exactly. Stop loss, I put it right here. That's 26 ticks. That's exactly, I think it was 27, but whatever. And I was like, all right, let me sting this because it's early. It's just really a waste, like an hour and a half. So I'm like, okay, I gotta extend this, and then I gotta watch my trade. And I was aiming exactly right here, before this stick, because I know there's a fair value gap right here. So let me hit the P right here. So like, okay, let me close this. I know this inverse fair value gap is being respected. I'm gonna turn off GoldBach 1 second. I'm gonna put it back so you guys see it. So I know this is an A++ model. That's my first one. This is my second one right here. I'm gonna put a line here so you guys see when this gets inverted. So let's say this is I'm not gonna mark out here, so just to keep it clean. Once we're getting close to Asia, right? look what's gonna happen. So, you know, my entry gets hit many times. So let me turn this because we're really far away. Oops. So, you know, I'm still holding here. I'm not gonna TP out anything because I know price. Once I see this pullback, once I see, I was here already making 1K, but I was like, you know, I'm not gonna TP anything. I'm looking with 5 contracts, and I really wanna hold this trade. Either it hits my TP and I'm done for the day, but I needed to trust this because this is the way you make money. Once I see this, all these wicks on the 1 minute, I know price is definitely gonna come here. Why? Because this thing was really fast, and I know it's ground liquidity is making people to do longs because, you know, people are trying to do longs, right? And, you know, then we get Asia. Once Asia gets hit, right, it just immediately goes to my TP and I'm done. So here's my trade I want to show you guys. So like I'm not capping anything. Let me open it for you guys. So here's the whole trade, right? So I enter here, exit right there. That's exactly where I did. That's great, right? So that's exactly what we did. I'm gonna pass it right here, and I'm going on the, so you guys can see we invert this right here. So I know Asia, so I forgot this. Once we read this fair value gap, let me put it right there so you guys see it more clean. Right, so this is the second one, right? After this, so this is the first one, and this is the second one. You guys can see we get this whole confirmation right here, and then something that you guys need to put a lot of attention is this, right? So you guys see that now that we invert this with this candle, price is respecting. That's why I was holding my whole trade, because I know it's getting respected. As long as we're not closing the 1 minute above here, I'm fine. I'm fine. I know probably my entry is gonna get hit, but it's fine as long as my stop loss. And my second, let's say, support for my short is this one. So you know, we're still bearish, and we're still bearish. So look, 1, 2, 3 gets respected. Wick does the damage, comes down again, you know, and then, you know, Asia opens, almost touched the 50%, and then goes down. That's why I needed to trust this. Like, that's my motto. I needed to trust this. So you guys can see we inbred this. So let me turn off this, and then I'm gonna show you guys on the 5 minutes why I was also had so much confluence in this trade. It was because GoldBach too, and then I'm gonna show you why, guys. So I was looking at the 5 minutes, and then you guys see how the 1 minute before Asia gets hits over here. Also this one right here. You guys see it's been respecting the GoldBach level and this. So I know on the 1 minute, price was never gonna reach to this one again. So I know my stop loss is perfect. I know price was not gonna come back. I'm not gonna be that negative. And then look, exactly where we hit the low right there. There you go. So I'm gonna go on to a 1 minute. You guys can see it super clean. You guys see it? You guys see it? See this one too? See how like it just literally equilibrium doesn't do anything at all. Yeah, it is a bounce right here, but look how this and this is perfect. So I know the whole price action over here, we are in my premium. I need to do shorts all the way down to the discount. So I looked at the discount, and I know tell you guys, look how accurate this thing is right there, literally on the line. 33.57, right? I'm gonna show you guys something. 33.57. You guys see that? It's insane. 33.57. Weird, right? Random. Telling you guys, this shit works so fucking well. So it's on you to take these trades, because look, super clean. This one also on the 1 minute, and then let me see in the 5 minutes if there's something. But I know all my 5 minutes, look, candles are respecting over here. The 1 minute is also respecting here. Even the high is getting respected. Price was gonna come here. Look, I couldn't even put my TP here, and we would have got hit. But you know, I just want to make sure we don't bounce on this 5 minutes fair value gap and get with retracement. I just try TP here, because like, yeah, that's probably another 700, 500. But you know, that was 81 ticks. Super done for the day. And this is the amount of money I make that day. So yes, so that's the whole trade. Let me show you on the 5 minutes how it looks like. It looks like this. The 1 minute with a short, where I got exit. Too damn simple. And that was the whole trade. And then after that, we can know price is still really bearish on gold. Look, it just gets back to it. Look, there you go. Look, even it gets my, I'm gonna see this. I haven't checked this, but let's check it out. Let me turn this one GoldBach. Let's see this 1 minute gets respect on the 1 minute. It does. It does. You guys see it? You guys see how prices react? This is how futures is so accurate, and this is why I'm gonna stick for the rest of my life trading futures, because price is too damn accurate with fair value gaps and inverse fair value gaps. You guys see how this gets respected here? Look, it's telling me it's still in shorts. Shorts are still playing. That was the second entry. That was the optimal entry if you miss the whole movement. Sometimes missing the best trades, price is giving you again this shit. So like, look, it just gives you back that, and it goes back to it even lower. So, you know, this is 80 ticks, and then let's say we got back there. So look, it went down to 145 ticks. So one contract holding it there, that's a whole swing. That's your best trade ever. But this is the best trade I ever taken in my in gold, 80 ticks. I think that's my best record so far. I'm gonna try to swing more trades like this, because like I feel like my 150k express account has been making me so much money just by taking less trades and looking setups like this. So I'm gonna stick with this. And that was the whole trade I took, and I just want to show you guys what was my confluence, and you know how price is respecting all this based on my strategy, GoldBach and inverse fair value gaps. So that's basically all. If you have any questions, just let me know, shoot me a DM and put it on the comments. So thank you. Peace.